This is my NutritionLab program. It's the secret sauce, if you will. It's how I do lab testing and reporting on top of the fact that I'm evaluating you for the best lab test for you and then ordering them and then doing my deep analysis. And this is what the reports will look like. So this is what this short video is about. We're going to show you real results from a pro athlete that I've been working with. Okay, this is a 35-year-old male professional volleyball player and coach. I've been working with him for a couple of years now. He was fine before the pandemic. His main complaints now are fatigue, which was not there at all the last time I met with him for optimizing. Fatigue, cravings, some stomach bloating, lack of sex drive, and some weight swings with sometimes binges. So I said, let's do some lab testing and let's see what we see. And we saw a lot. I'll just go through not a whole case study, but just to show you what you can see on these lab tests. This is the first part where it goes through the actual blood test results. Actually, that first part is just explaining what functional lab ranges are. Basically, what they are is when your doctor's looking, they're looking for anything outside their broad margins, and that is illness. What I've been taught to look for and what I've looked for years is optimum ranges. Where does one thing need to be for you to feel your best, to be optimal? And where are these things in relation to each other? Part 2 is your actual lab test results, and it goes right into here. Part 3, which you can see everything, and it's green, orange, red, like a traffic light, so anybody can see what it means. And of course, I explain it to you, and later in this recording, you will see how much more in depth that it goes. We've got the blood test results comparative, which is really important for not only comparing your results to optimal, but over time comparing your results to what other people's results are. And I'm going to show you one of my clients. We've done it over time. It might even be mine over the past like 3, 4, 5 blood test results. And then you can see which things are trending to the green, which things are trending orange, danger, and which things are trending out of range and need to be worked on. This report goes way into different details, which you'll see here kind of quickly, where it breaks down different parts of each thing. So if you want to know what does it mean if my LDL is high, but my HDL is normal? If you want to know what does it mean if my iron is low, but my ferritin is high, or vice versa, this will tell you all of those things, as well as you and I will talk about it. And then I go through and give you my best supplement, diet, and lifestyle interventions, changes, whatever. And then when we have goals that we set, action steps, and then in 3 to 6 months or even 12 months when we retest you, if you haven't gotten the right progress that you should, most people do, but if you haven't, then we will create another plan of action. This lab test shows you all the things that are functionally need help. It shows you deficiencies in nutrients. Here is the comparison right there that shows you where the lab test came from, the date, and sort of what direction you are going. And the green, of course, is good, the orange danger, and the red is you're out of range. So recently I had a female with iron issues, and this guy has some iron issues, which means there's either a detox issue or an actual, hers was iron she was taking that she didn't need. But you need to know about that. It's not good. So this is the comparison here. Out of optimal range is the next thing, and it shows you exactly each thing and what you guys need. It's the breakdown at the end of it. I think that's enough to give you an idea of how much you get from this lab test. You do get the health concerns and my notes, and I am analyzing every one of these myself and looking at your intake forms and all of my deep assessments before I recommend anything. And usually there's an initial consult that goes with this as well. And then I'm always going through this with you to make sure you understand it and that you understand all of my recommendations and action steps. And it really makes it simple to know exactly what your body needs and to help you figure out how to get it in a way that's going to work